Have you ever thought about why some men can make a woman's heart last forever? It's not about large gifts or saying the right thing. The little things that make her feel valued, honored, and understood are what really matter. Pay attention to the things that move her. I'd be the kind of man she'll miss if you want to really make a mark. Here are 7 things guys do that women will always remember. He really hears what you say. It's not enough to just hear words. You need to understand how people are feeling. A man who really listens will pay attention to everything she says, from her fears to her dreams. He doesn't talk over them, dismiss them, or offer quick fixes. Instead, he gives her room to say everything she wants. Because it's so rare, women remember how it felt to be heard. You can hear her heart as well as her words when you really listen. Picture this. She's telling a story from her past that made her who she is now. Men who listen carefully and remember that story weeks later build a bond with her that lasts. You need to make her feel important, and she will remember you. He is trustworthy and loyal. Even though life is full of unknowns, dependability stands out like a bright light. Women love guys who are there for them, both physically and emotionally. Being trustworthy doesn't mean only being there when it's handy. It means always being there. It's about always being there for her. Think about it. Being there for someone all the time builds trust, and trust is worth a lot. These small acts, like remembering to check in after a tough day or just keeping a promise, say a lot. She'll miss being able to depend on you, which is something you'll miss very much. He stays within her limits. Honesty and respect are the building blocks of any deep relationship. If a guy knows and respects her limits, it means he values her independence. It's not about running her life or being in her space all the time. It's about letting her be herself. Respecting her boundaries means knowing when she needs room, going along with her choices, and never crossing them. For women, guys who made them feel safe in every way are the ones they remember. You show that you value her for who she really is by respecting her choices and personality. He sees the little things. It's not always the biggest actions that matter the most. Things that stick out in her mind are when a guy remembers her favorite snack, tells her how bright she is, or texts her to let her know he's thinking about her deeply. Not big, over-the-top actions, but paying attention to the little things that other people miss. You show that you care by noticing the little things, and she'll remember those times long after you're gone. He brings happiness and good vibes. It's important to have someone who brings light into the dark times in life. A man who can make her laugh, cheer her up on a bad day, and just generally make her feel good is memorable. That doesn't mean you have to be happy all the time or act like everything is fine. It means being a source of comfort and joy. If you make her feel good about her life and herself, she will think of you when she feels good. She'll miss that energy when you're not there. He backs her up in her goals. Having someone believe in you is very strong. If a man tells her to follow her dreams, enjoys her wins, and is there for her when she fails, he goes beyond being a partner and becomes her biggest fan. Supporting someone doesn't mean taking over or showing them the way. It means being there for her, encouraging her, and telling her of how strong she is. Men who push women to be their best should never be forgotten. You help her believe in herself when you believe in her potential. He's open and honest about how he feels. One of the most powerful ways to connect with someone is to be emotionally open to them. It makes a difference when a guy talks about his feelings, listens without judging, and makes it safe for people to talk about their feelings. Being open to being hurt is a skill, not a weakness. If you let her see who you really are, you'll be able to connect with her on an honest level. Women always remember the guys who made them feel safe and connected. It's tough to find and even tougher to forget this kind of friendship. It's not how much money or great accomplishments a man has that makes a woman remember him. It's how he makes her feel. You are making experiences that will last a lifetime for her when you listen, support, respect, and encourage her.